Welcome, BwolfTheWolf, to The Last of Us Part 2 on the PlayStation 4 Pro. Now, before we get into this, I've got to do a couple of the settings, and also I want to show you guys and girls a few things. I bought this game from Game, and there was a couple of things that came with it for free, so I thought I'd just show them off quickly in case you guys and girls want to see them. But we've got some beautiful Last of Us 2 badges over here. Might have to come a bit closer. I think it's the logo, and I think that flower there might be Ellie's new tattoo, if I remember correctly. But I think that's what the white one is. I think it's Ellie's tattoo. Then we've got something that's actually very useful for me, because I need a new keyring. But we've got this little like leather strap over here, this little leather keyring right here, as you can see. Very nice, actually. I don't know how well you can see it, because I think the plastic is ruining the shot. Pretty damn nice, though. Pretty damn nice. And then we've got this bad boy over here, a Last of Us 2 tote bag. I'm actually going to be putting some of these on my Teespring store soon, so if you want to get yourself a tote bag with the BwolfTheWolf logo on, you can. But you've got the Last of Us here, and if you turn it around, you've got the, I think that is Ellie's tattoo, but I might be wrong. But I think that is the logo that Ellie has on her arm, possibly. But yeah. Got all of that for free. I think the game was like $49.99 on Game, so I don't normally buy stuff on Game purely because it's more expensive, and if I buy stuff on shop2.net it's normally a lot cheaper, and because I buy most things on shop2.net I'm also a gold member, so I get like 5% extra off. So I normally buy it from shop2.net, but I think at shop2.net you got some guitar picks for free. So if you want to buy the game and you haven't bought it yet, and you've got a guitar and you play the guitar, go buy it from shop2.net. Maybe Simply Games as well. I think both of them have guitar picks, but I think it was a pre-order item, so you might not necessarily get it if you buy the game now, but you could give it a go. But yeah, just wanted to show those things off. Now, this game has got an absolute ton of settings to it. It's got a lot of accessibility settings for like blind people and deaf people and all that good stuff. It is amazing. But even just for people that are perfectly fine, it's got a lot of really good settings. You can really mess around with the subtitles, and you can really mess around with the difficulty and stuff like that. But you know, obviously I'm going to be playing on survivor difficulty because I'm an absolute mad lad. But yeah, let's get straight into this. Okay, I don't think we need to mess around with any of this. For some reason, when I record on YouTube, I can't turn HDR on. I think my setup doesn't allow for HDR. I think it's something to do with my capture card, but by the end of this year, I'm planning on getting a new PC and that new Elgato, the one that can record in 4K. So soon you'll have HDR in my videos, so things will look a lot more beautiful. But I don't think we need to mess around with any of these settings. Okay, now I'm definitely going to mess around with the subtitles. Now, with the subtitles, I'm going to have the subtitles small. So if you do need to read the subtitles and you've not got good vision, make sure you wear your glasses. Because when I played The Last of Us Remastered, the subtitles were very big and they did annoy me sometimes. So I'm going to have them quite small. So if you've got bad eyesight, I do recommend putting on your glasses. But we're going to have them, it shows you down there, I'm going to have them like that. Just because like that feels a little bit too big, you know, and it kind of distracts me. Because I don't need to read the subtitles, but when they're big like that, my eyes keep wandering to the subtitles and I kind of miss what's going on the screen. So I'd rather have them like little like that. But you can have the, you can change the size of the subtitles. Oh, you can give them a background as well. Oh, nice. Didn't know you could do that. I think you can, yeah, you can have the names turned on so you know who's talking, which that's very useful. Because sometimes there's a lot of characters talking. Name colours. This could be pretty useful. Make it feel like you're playing World of Warcraft. Because World of Warcraft, you can change the colours of different people's names and different classes and all that. But I'm going to leave the name colours off. I'll just leave it as white. I don't think you need the direction turned on. Colour, we'll leave it as white, because any other colour makes it feel a little bit, I don't know, it seems to ruin it a little bit for me. So yeah, that's the subtitles. I think we could, oh, audio. Oh no, that's not what I want. Is it? Where's the actual audio? Like to change the levels. Maybe I need to do that in the actual game. I might have to do that once we get in the game. Sony Interactive Entertainment presents I still miss it. It still feels weird seeing that. I'm still used to it saying Sony Computer Entertainment presents. Still used to seeing that. Naughty Gods. But I think I've played about 4 hours of this yesterday. And yeah, it is... Because I know a lot of people have had a lot of problems with the story in this game. Like, obviously I haven't finished the game, so I'm not going to comment on the story just yet. But from the bit that I did play, the first 4 hours, I can understand why some people are very pissed off. But it might be something else. Like I said, I don't know. I don't really follow along with any controversies or reviews. I just play whatever the hell I want to play. If this got like a score of 1 out of 10, I still would have bought it. You know, and if FIFA got a 10 out of 10 from everybody, I still wouldn't play it, you know. So reviews don't really bother me, although this did get brilliant reviews from the reviewers, but I kind of expected it with Naughty Dog. But, you know, I'll be playing it anyway, see what it's like. Maybe options, maybe. Oh, this might be it. Here we go. Right, so I'm going to turn the effects down. I'll tell you one thing, though, that I have noticed. The clickers in this game are insanely loud. Like, they proper scream at you. But there's quite a few things I have noticed playing this on Survivor difficulty. In The Last of Us Remastered, if you pick Survivor difficulty, you couldn't use listening mode, which is like Eagle Vision, where you can hear where all the enemies are. In this game, Last of Us Part 2, you can use listening mode on Survivor mode, which, I mean, I'm a fan of that because it makes the game a lot easier, but also it does spoil it a little bit, you know, because I would rather not be able to know where everyone is because it adds to the creepiness. But there are a lot more enemies in this game, so it is a lot more useful. So I think that's about it. I want to have the dialogue high, and I don't want to have the gunshots too loud. We'll leave the music on 60 because the music that plays in the background of this game is gorgeous. All right. But yeah, I think yeah, in terms of difficulty, there isn't any trophies this time. So if you normally play on hard just to get the trophies, you don't need to. There isn't any difficulty trophies this time, which I think that's the first time Naughty Dog's ever done that, because even Uncharted 4, you had to finish it on crushing to get the platinum. So I don't know why they've suddenly removed it. I suppose it's to not pressure you into playing on hard, but you know, as always, I'm going to recommend playing this game on Survivor difficulty because it adds to the game, in my opinion. But there's also, of course it's recommended for my first playthrough. What are you talking about, Naughty Dog? I'm a seasoned veteran. Come on, I'll be alright. But yeah, in this game, they've got like additional settings for your difficulty. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pick it now or if I have to wait until I'm in the game. But you can pretty much like adjust the difficulty. So we can play on Survivor difficulty, but we can increase the amount of supplies that appear. You know, stuff like that, which... that is pretty good, because if I do start struggling on Survivor mode for whatever reason, I don't think I will, but if I do, then I can just increase the amount of supplies I find, because then it keeps it difficult, but I also find more bullets, so stuff like that. You can increase how helpful your AI partners are. I think you can make the other AI like stupider, where they don't always find you as easily, stuff like that. But we're going to leave everything on Survivor mode. We're going to make it brutal, because I like it rough. I think there's going to be a very big cutscene now. You're going to enjoy it.
I don't know what happened. I was supposed to take her to the Fireflies and walk away. You go halfway across the country with someone. She needed her immunity to mean something. Maybe I was starting to buy into that old cure business. Maybe I just wanted to do right by her. And then we made it. We found the Firefly. Because of her, they were actually going to make a cure. The only catch, it would kill her. Sweet Jesus.
Doctor?
What are you doing? I won't let you take her. This is our future. Think of all the lives we'll save.
Jesus Christ, Joel. What do you do?
I saved her. Come on, baby girl. I got you. I got you.
Cover the exit.
Don't let him get away!
Goddamn. That's that's a lot. What does Ellie know?
I told her they just ran some tests. I told her her immunity meant nothing.
And she believed you?
I didn't say otherwise.
We should head back.
Lovely. I like that they did that. I like that they added a little recap at the beginning of this game, just because, obviously, if you haven't been playing The Last of Us 1 again recently, then it's probably been like 7 years since most of you played it. So it's nice that they added that little recap. But can you see the difference in visuals? Obviously, if you've been watching my playthrough on YouTube, because I just finished doing The Last of Us Remastered, in case you're new to this channel, and just playing that and then going straight into this, even though that's a remastered PS3 game, you could just see how much difference there is visually. It's ridiculous. And especially how different Joel and Tommy look, and the environments and the cutscenes and the music and the animations. Everything is ridiculous in this game. That's one thing I will say though, from my little bit of time playing this game, the animations in this game are phenomenal. Fucking phenomenal. I'll tell you that right now. I love the animations. I love how the characters move and all that. Especially when they dodge, like how Ellie dodges and stuff like that. I love that. But if you have been playing The Last of Us 1 again recently, just to get familiar with the story, the buttons are near enough exactly the same. I think the only buttons I can remember being a bit different was to change which shoulder you're looking over when you're aiming your gun. I think it was R1 on PlayStation 3. But in this game, I think it might be square. But other than that, I think the controls are exactly the same. Touchpads to get into your bag. The D-pad is where you switch around with all your weapons and all that. R2 is to shoot and all that good stuff. L1 is to run or gallop. Ah. But yeah, this game is pretty much picking up exactly where we left off in the end of The Last of Us 1. That's Jackson over there. That's the camp that Tommy was in when we was playing this The Last of Us 1. That was the camp that Tommy said that me and Ellie were welcome to stay at. Well, obviously, we went on our adventure. We were done with the adventure. Joel saved Ellie from dying, but never actually told her the truth. But then they came back to Tommy's camp to live a more normal life, and that's where we're at right now. Man, this game is gorgeous though, ain't it? Like, if I had the HDR turned on as well, the HDR lighting with all this as well is absolutely stunning. Stunning, love it. But yeah, obviously we're playing this on Survivor difficulty, so I'm going to obviously have to be playing this because I don't know what difficulty other people on YouTube are playing it on, but because I'm playing on Survivor difficulty, obviously I'll have to play on a slower pace because I'll need to explore more, make sure I get every bullet I can because there won't just be ammo everywhere and I have to be a bit more careful. But let me show you quickly if it lets me. If you come onto, I think it's on options and you go on difficulty, yeah, see? You've got all these, like, obviously we're playing on Survivor, but then you've got a bunch of different options where you can adjust it a little bit. Like, this is the only one that I will probably change. If I find the game too hard, which is unlikely, because I don't think I've ever caved with a challenge. So, I don't think I will change anything, but you can change this right here. So the quantity of ammunition and supplies found in the world, the durability of melee weapons dropped by enemies, and the yield of certain crafting recipes. If you lower this to common, and you'll find more like alcohol and rags, more bullets. When enemies drop weapons, there'll be like full durability and stuff like that. But it's the same as The Last of Us 1 in terms of like upgrading. You find supplements in this game. There seems to be a lot more supplements in this game and a lot more upgrading that you can do. Scrap is once again used to upgrade your weapons and all that good stuff. The guitar in this game is amazing. If you're a fan of playing the guitar, you're going to really like this game just for the guitar stuff that you can do. Oh man, little details is what I love in video games, and this game's got a lot of details, and especially if you've played The Last of Us 1, it's got a lot of like little Easter eggs and little things like that. I love it. I love what I've played so far. Just story-wise, yes. I'm not going to talk about it because you'll see it yourself, or you'll see me when I get to that bit. But yeah. If you thought The Last of Us 1 was sad, fucking hell, mate, are you in for a ride? Jesus. Ashley Johnson, Troy Baker and Laura Bailey. You know all of those names on this channel. Laura Bailey is, I think, Fetch in Infamous Second Son and First Light.
You go on.
I think.
Sure?
Yeah.
All right.
About what we were talking about earlier. I can't say I'd have done different. I'll take it to the grave if I have to.
What a good brother. Good man, Tommy.
I'll see you later, Tom.
Even Wells. Alright, I think it's going to be another cutscene now.
Hello? Ellie?
Jesus. Almost gave me a heart attack.
I tried knocking, but
Hey,
hey,
what's up, Joel?
just checking in. Folks are, talking about how impressed they are with you and how well you're helping out.
It's good.
Yeah. Tommy and I went out riding the other day, and he told me a joke, and I thought about you. It's oh shoot, now I forgot it. Something about a clock. How do you?
Joel, it's pretty late and I gotta get up in a few hours.
Yeah. I know. I'm gonna get out of your hair. Just I want to show you something. Just give me 1 second.
What's this?
Some folks call this thing here a guitar.
Funny.
You want to hear something?
Okay.
Okay. Promise me that you won't laugh.
I won't laugh. I won't.
I'm trusting you. If I ever were to lose you, I'd surely lose myself. Everything I have found here, I'm not found by myself. Try and sometimes you'll succeed to make this man of me. All my stolen missing parts I've no need for any more, 'cause I believe, and I believe 'cause I can see our future days, days of you and me. There you go.
Well, that didn't suck.
I'll take what I can get. She's yours.
No. No. I don't know the first thing about
I
this.
promised that I'd teach you how to play.
You did.
So what do you say, tomorrow night, first lesson?
Deal.
Okay. Okay.
Do you remember the joke?
What is the downside to eating a clock? It's time consuming.
That's so dumb.
Yeah. Good night, kiddo.
Shit. Fuck. Hey,
Morning.
sorry, I totally overslept. Just give me a minute and I'll get dressed.
I heard you had quite a night after I left.
She kissed me. It was just Dina being Dina. She didn't mean anything by it.
I was talking about your fight with Seth. Wait, you kissed Dina?
Oh. I thought this...
We're broken up 1 week and you make a move on my girl?
No. She was probably just trying to make you jealous. I would never... Oh, fuck, this is awkward.
I'm messing with you, man. I don't care. Get dressed.
You're the worst.
It's kind of fucked up you did that. Get your stuff together, we're already late.
Smells fine.
She's got herself a nice little place here, isn't she? Got herself a nice little place. I do like that though, that little scene that just played. Because if you watched or played The Last of Us Remastered, or just The Last of Us, you'll know that during the scene where you get near the science centre, Ellie asks Joel to sing for her, because Joel always wanted to be a singer when he was a kid. Like, Ellie always wanted to be an astronaut, and she asked Joel to sing for her, and he wouldn't sing for her. But obviously, I took charge and sung for him when we played The Last of Us 1, and I sung Dreaming of a White Christmas. So yeah, I kind of took Joel's job off of him. But yeah, it's nice to see him actually singing for Ellie. It was very nice. Very nice. Very sad though. Very sad. He could have sung something like, I don't know, he could have popped out some Guns N' Roses or something, but no, he did sing quite sadly. But there's a couple of things I want to show you in this room actually. First things first, come over here and look at this fucking bad boy right here.
So tired.
Look at this. Look at this right here. A fucking PlayStation 3, Wolf and Wolfettes. A PlayStation 3. What's that up there? It's got some sort of DVD collection up there, I think. I think that's a DVD collection, not too sure. Don't know. But look at that. A PlayStation 3. And it looks like she's got fucking Jack and Daxter. Is that Jack 3 by the looks of it? What good taste you've got in video games, Ellie. What good taste you've got. I mean, when the pandemic happened, it was 2013. And then this was 20 years later, and now I guess it's 25 years later. So yeah, PS3 would have been out in 2013, just before the launch of the PS4. God, man, Joel would have known about the PS4 and never got to play it because of the pandemic. That would have sucked. That would have sucked. But if you come over here, look, this is another thing I want to show you. Look up on this shelf here, look. You've got, Sam, that boy in The Last of Us 1, the one who gets infected. That's the little toy that Ellie stole for him because his brother Henry said he couldn't pick it up and take it. So Ellie took it for him, but he ended up dying from his well, he got shot because he was infected. But that's a little toy, I think, that she got for him. I like that she kept it. That's nice. Is this your example of getting dressed?
Okay.
You were sleeping in those clothes, Ellie. What are you doing? You're going to stink. All that nighttime sweat. Delicious.
Sure.
So Ellie, I think, is 19 now. I'm pretty sure. I think she's 19 now. Although, I mean, when I look at Ellie, she does look a bit older. But I think when you look at Dina, the girl that they were just talking about a minute ago, I don't know what age Dina is meant to be, but I'm going to assume that she's the same age as Ellie, around the same age. But she looks like a 12-year-old to me, Dina. I mean, even Ellie don't really look 19, does she? It's just strange how different she looks. Because obviously PS3 to PS4. I'm going to make this video an hour long if you didn't know, just because, you know, I want to get through some of it, and there's quite a few cutscenes and that, so I want to actually get a bit of gameplay in this video as well. Got a nice little mirror over there with our reflection, lovely. It's always good to look in the mirror just to confirm that you're not a vampire, because you never know. You might have been bitten by a vampire at one point in your life and you don't know about it, and then one day you wake up and discover you're a vampire. This is the best thing about Ellie. She's got a knife.
Is Joel up?
We got reports of infected out north. We sent him and Tommy out early to scout.
That sucks.
Yeah, can't imagine they got much sleep. Definitely not as much as you.
Shut up. I was just about to get up. I was.
You got everything?
Yes.
I mean, I wanted to look at the clock. Can I go back in? Nah, of course I can't. I think the clock said it was like 6:30 or something. So it's not exactly that late, you know. It's a pretty reasonable time to be getting up. Look at that mountain in the background. I mean, if I had to survive in a camp in a zombie apocalypse, I think this is the kind of place I would definitely like to set up my camp. And snow must definitely be an advantage against the infected, even just against like bandits, because when you're cold, you're automatically slower, aren't you? So I suppose the infected must react the same way to snow. Although in days gone, don't the zombies get quicker in the snow?
Talk of the town this morning.
What?
Let me see if I got this right. You kissed Dina,
She kissed me.
which triggered Seth to call you a not so nice word.
Yep.
Then Joel decked him,
More of a push.
and then you got mad at Joel. That part confused me.
It was a strange night, man.
Sounds exciting. Sorry,
If
I
it-
missed it.
If you don't know though, because I played the Left Behind DLC, but I played it many years ago. But Ellie is a lesbian. I don't know when it happened. I guess it just happened. It just happens. It just gets shoved into the game. She's a lesbian. So yeah, that don't make sense. So somebody says something about your lesbianness. Somebody makes a comment about it, and instead of getting angry at them, you get angry at Joel who defended you. That makes sense. The hero always gets punished. Oh.
Safe out there?
We always are.
I've got to tell you right now though, there is an absolute metric ton of collectibles in this game. You've got trading cards, you've got the usual artifacts, aka notes and things like that. You've got a couple of like Easter egg collectibles, which I won't talk about because it'll be fun to find them yourselves, or I might find them in this playthrough, we'll have to see. Obviously scraps, supplements, workbenches, they all sort of count as collectibles. There's safes in this game as well again. The safes in this game are similar to number one, but a little bit more well done. I could show you one probably, I think it might be the next video we get to that point, but I liked it. It was pretty clever. They've definitely pulled out all the stops with this game.
Where is she?
The diner.
Is this about Seth?
No clue.
Just tell her you never saw me.
Nope.
Where's your fucking loyalty?
Excuse me?
Maria is Tommy's wife, if you don't remember, because she's only in The Last of Us 1 for a couple of minutes. She kind of messed everything up, Maria, because she told Ellie about Sarah, and then that caused a bit of a domestic between Joel and Ellie. So, can't say I'm the biggest fan of Maria.
Hey, so we're okay, right?
You and me? Yeah, of course. Dina and I are done.
I know. It's just I don't want you to think.
Ellie, we're cool. Promise.
It's pretty. It's sort of easy to like get over somebody kissing the same gender. You know, like if I lost my woman and she went off and got in a relationship with another woman, I don't think I'd care. I don't think it'd be the same because I wouldn't feel replaced, if you get what I'm saying. But if she got with a man, yeah, I'd feel replaced. It'd piss me off. But if she gets with a woman, you know, like Dina's got with another girl, like a girl, so, you know. It's not the same thing. Of course he's all right with it. Although if Dina was kissing a bloke, I bet you'd be livid, wouldn't you? What is his name? I didn't see his name. I forgot now. What was his name? I don't know. I love this flipping tan though. Look at this snow. Oh yes, this is a 10 out of 10 already. It's Boomer.
Yeah, get a good scratch.
Oh yes, it will be a good scratch. Oh look, he come over just to get a little stroke and now he's going to go back to sleep. Oh, that is cute. Is that the dog from number 1? Because when we go to the power station in number 1, you've got that random dog that's just sitting in the corner that Joel gives a stroke to. Is that the same dog? Looks like it, because that one also looked like Boomer from Far Cry. Is he playing his banjo? I can't even hear it. I mean, I think he's playing it. I can't hear it. Oh, look at that. Oh, look, she even lifts her hands up. That's what I'm saying, little details. I like little details like that. Just the small little things. Oh, look at these little turds over here getting to have all their fun. I've got to wake up and go to work at 6:30 in the morning. I mean, it's 6:30 in the morning. Everybody seems to be awake. Maybe I did wake up late then.
Hey, Ellie.
Look, I'm looking at the kids.
Well, I don't want to take a chance.
Oh, yeah, look at that. I don't think you're going to get any... I don't think you're going to make a better snow angel, mate. I think you've done all you can do. Look how happy he is. Look at all these little kids who get to have a... Look, you've already made the snow angel. All these little kids get to have a nice, fantastic time because they're in this little tan. Whereas poor old Ellie, when she was their age, she was in some sort of weird, like, military school or something, wasn't she? And probably got bitten around her age as well. Look at this. Oh, shit. Whoops. Right, run away. We just broke off the snowman's arm.
Let's move.
Oh, we've got a butcher's over here. Man, they've really set this place up nicely. It feels like Red Dead Redemption at the moment. Look at that. Is there a horse carrying a dead horse? I better not be, because that is flipping cruel. Gas for imports.
Hey, Jesse.
Oh, hi.
Oh, his name's Jesse. Okay. Hardware. Lovely. That's definitely a shop I'd want to go into. Trades only. No domestics. No domestics. Clothing repairs. Very nice. What's that? Oh, we've got the blacksmith over there. I thought I could hear an anvil. The Tipsy Bison. Oh, hell yeah. We get ourselves a Disaronno in here, can't we, boys and girls?
Want to grab some breakfast?
Hell yeah.
No.
What are you talking about, Ellie?
Where's Maria?
In the back.
I mean, I'm a vegetarian, but get yourself some bacon, Ellie. Get yourself some bacon. God, I miss bacon. God, I miss bacon. God damn, I miss bacon. Oh. I like places like this in games. I always like spend ages looking around. Obviously, when I record on YouTube, I try to rush through it a bit more so I don't annoy everybody. But when I play these games on my own, I like walking around these like little towns and looking at everything and listening to what everyone's saying and all that. Very nice. Right, I'll have myself a Disaronno. I can have it straight, or you can mix in some Pepsi if you want. I don't think we're going to have much Pepsi though, because you know, it's probably been 25 years since anybody had Pepsi. But Pepsi does last a while, doesn't it? Because there's been videos on YouTube of people drinking like 25-year-old cans of Pepsi and stuff.
Excuse me.
Ellie. There you are. Come here. Seth's got something he wants to say to you.
I don't want to hear what that bigot has to say.
Do it for me. Please.
Fine.
Seth. Seth, come here.
Fuck me.
Hey. Look, last night I was drinking too much.
Sure.
I'm trying to say I'm sorry. Maria tells me that you and Dina are headed out. Made you some sandwiches.
Okay.
Your steak.
Thank you, Seth.
Yeah. Well, you be safe out there.
Yep.
I appreciate that.
What you got there?
Bigot sandwiches.
Smells good.
They're yours.
You sure?
It's fine.
Let me walk you out.
Okay.
You see what I mean? You see what I mean? This is the sacrifice I've made in being a vegetarian. Could you see how happy? Can you see how happy? I forgot his bloody name again. What's his name? Why do I keep forgetting people's names? Did you see how happy he was when she gave him them steak sandwiches? If she said to him, "Here's a lettuce sandwich," do you think he'd have that smile on his face? No, he wouldn't. This is the real reason why I'm sad all the time, Wolf and Wolfettes. I also forgot to mention this at the beginning of the video, but I hope you guys and girls are having a good day. I like to say that at the beginning of my videos now. So yeah, hope you're all having a good day. Hope you're all having a very good day. Bigot sandwiches. God's sake. Bigot sandwiches. So I guess he said something homophobic to him.
Those boys have been up for far too long.
Where do I meet them?
If you go up to the Northwest Lookout, they're scheduled to arrive later today. But watch yourself. I mean, there's too many sightings of infected recently.
Of course. I was gonna check out the creek trails. I'll need someone else to cover it.
Ellie, you know the creek trails?
Not really.
Dina's done it a bunch.
Come here.
I'll have the two of them take it.
Well, that solves that.
Lovely. Oh, so
Can I talk to you for a sec?
oh, I didn't know there was. Oh, there's optional conversations again. Brilliant.
So,
Look, I don't know what's going on with you and Joel.
Maria,
Guy really cares about you. And I'm sure he didn't mean to.
we're fine.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Sorry to pry. Be safe.
Thanks.
Yo, Dina! Assignments!
Just give me a minute.
We get your girlfriend to the stables, please.
Oh my God. Hey, Dina. Can I talk to you?
Hey, guys, I'm tapping out. Come on. How long?
Whew.
Hey.
Hey. I just want to say sorry for running off last night.
Oh, it's okay. I totally get it. I felt bad.
Why?
Because I started the whole thing, and I shouldn't have kissed you in front of all of those people. And
No, you were drunk. It's fine.
well, still, I don't want you to think.
No, I'm not reading into it or anything. Just...
You know what I love about you? How you let me finish my sentences.
All right. Well, we should probably get going.
Yeah.
Ow!
What the fuck? I'm not even playing!
Because you're a chicken? You're a chicken.
I hate this kid so much.
You want to fuck him up?
Yeah, I do.
You asked for it.
You better run, you little shits!
Holy shit! Get to cover! Go! Go!
You want to fuck them up? God damn you, I want to fuck them up. I'll just pretend it's the kids from the school next to my house who always make noise during my videos.
Suckers! Ow!
I like how Ellie says ow when she gets hit by a snowball. What do you mean ow, Ellie? All the things you've been through in this game. And you say ow to a snowball hitting you. Oh, there's a score as well. Oh shit, I didn't even notice that when I played this yesterday. Is that Dina? No, that's not Dina.
Oh, suck it!
Oh hell yeah, I mean, this should make this should just be the whole game.
Your face!
Imagine this is the game, you just have to throw snowballs at clickers and they die. That'd be fantastic, wouldn't it? Oi! Who did that?
Come over there and fight you.
Look at this sneaky little devil. Oi! They'll drop my snowball because of him. No shit. Oh my god, they're actually going to beat us if we carry on. Oh damn, I threw that one a bit violently, didn't I? Jesus, these kids have got an aim, ain't they?
Oh no, you got snow in your hair.
I mean, there's three. Oh! There's three of them and two of us. Not fair.
Shirt. Yes.
I like the little screams. No, no, don't lose to the little shits. I swear to God.
Ow! Yeah! I can't believe it. No. 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 Get her! Help me!
I ain't helping ya.
Get off of her, you monsters! All right, we actually have some work to do.
I thought you were gonna bundle on them.
I guess I asked for that, huh?
Yep.
Oh man.
Let's go.
Ah, lovely. Oh, lovely. I mean, when I played this on my own yesterday, I must have won that because they all celebrated. So I guess I won. I didn't even notice there was a score in the corner. So yeah, when I didn't know there was a score, I actually won. But the second I knew there was a scoreboard, I lost. Because there was too much pressure. Oh, lovely. Oh, actually, it's a Naughty Dog game. We've got to check out the quality of the snow. Because as you all know, Uncharted 2, I think Horizon Zero Dawn might have took the crown, but Uncharted 2 for a very long time was my favourite game of snow. I mean, it looks like the footprints are staying on the floor and not just randomly vanishing into the abyss like they always do. Yeah, look, the snow. It looks like all of the footprints are still here. I don't know. We'll have to wait until the snow's a bit deeper to fully check if the snow is worthy of being crowned the #1 snow in games. So Joel and Tommy, I think Maria said that they've not come back yet, or they should have been back by now. And I think Jesse, I think his name was, is going to go and check on them. And me and Dina are going to do Jesse's route, like patrols in the area, just to make sure it's all safe, deal with infected and all that good stuff. So me and Dina are going to be checking out the creek or something. So that's what's going on at the moment.
So Jesse wants us to do the creek trails.
Yep.
He's gonna relieve Joel and Tommy.
Oh, that's nice he assigned us together. You're gonna like this route.
Morning, girls.
Morning.
Of course we're going to like this trail. It's a creek. Creeks are beautiful.
Hey, ladies. I'll bring them in.
Thank you.
Oh, actually, inside that pub that we were just in, where we got our delicious steak sandwiches, there's a trading card in there. I forgot to show you. It's next to the dartboard, but that's one of the collectibles in this game. I forgot about it. I should have showed you. Completely forgot about it. Oh man, these horses remind me of Callus, the horse in Last of Us 1. The one that got bloody shot by those arseholes. Oh. Oh, does that tell you where everybody's like working? Oh, nice. Rules. Oh, look at that. Got a nice little selection of breads over here. Is that tea? Yes, it is. We can make ourselves a cuppa. Got some very dirty coffee tea flasks there, ain't we? That's disgusting. Someone needs to get themselves some fairy liquid. But yeah, this is like, I suppose it's like the prologue of the game, I guess. But there's a lot of cutscenes and talking in this bit. As you get into the later sections, it becomes more about just the gameplay and exploring and stuff like that. But yeah, there is a lot of talking and like cutscenes throughout the first like 3 or so hours, I'd say.
That's a good girl. Look who's here.
Thanks. Come on. All right. Hey, Shimmer.
That's a nice name. That's much better than Callus.
Ah, look who decided to join us.
Yeah.
One for you. And one for you. Open it up. Settle down, children. All right. You all know the drill.
Run your routes, mark your logbooks, clear any infected you see. You run into anything you can't handle, you come back. Be smart about it. All right, get going.
Yeah.
Hey. What were you dreaming about?
Was I talking?
You're doing your teeth grinding thing.
Where have you been?
Grab your gear. I want to show you something.
What?
Trust me.
Come on, this way.
Alright, I'm going to end the video now, Wolfettes, but I tell ya, did you see the size of her guns? And I don't mean her actual guns, I mean her guns. You see the size of those bad boys? Like when she was in the sleeping bag. Like you can't really see it now because of her coat. But you see them? This girl right here is the Hulk. Jesus. Fucking guns on her. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to end the video now, Wolfettes. This is probably a good time to end it. This is obviously another random new character that we're going to be playing as for now, but yeah, I'm going to end it now and we will carry on with this next time. I'm going to be keeping these videos, I mean, I think it's going to change. When I've not got too much time, it will be 30-minute videos, and when I'm more ahead of myself and I can spend more time on one video, when I've got a little collection going of videos, then I might start upping it to 1 hour. But because I'm doing 2 videos a day at the moment, I can go back to 1 video a day and upload 1 hour videos, or I can just leave them at 30 minutes and upload 2 a day. So we'll see what we do. But at the moment, it's going to be a mixture of 1 hour videos and half-hour videos. But we'll see what happens. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this first episode of The Last of Us Part 2. It's mostly been cutscene, but we're in for a ride. That's all I can say. We're in for a ride. So yeah, like, share, and join the pack today.